writing, listening to the things I have to say. But I tell you that these things I teach you were things I got years of experience. I've been in active service in KKY for more than 10 years now. And I can tell you, I am one of the few persons that works diligently in this vision. There's almost nothing I've not done in KKF. I've become a cleaner. I've washed toilets. I'm not talking of this kind of good toilets. There are times we camped in Uncle Ken's lesson. Myself and First Lady will wash toilets. Everybody will run away from it. And the rest of that, we'll do lots of stuff that are crazy. But now, I tell you, in doing those things, I got to discover so many things. And one thing I have discovered and I'm grateful for is the work I do now, which is what? Sound engineering. Because it is paying, now you might take the chop now. If I hadn't served diligently, I don't think, by now, I would have been, okay, where I wanted to work was a factory. That was Julius Berger. They had for woodwork. And so I would have been a professional carpenter by now in a factory. So not the ones that have work outside, in a factory. But now I'm doing something that gives me the time, the liberty to do anything I want to do. And I am serving in the capacity that God has called me to do. That wouldn't have been possible if I had not given myself to leadership. But before I started this teaching, many of you are not interested. But I can see how interested everybody is now looking at me. And so, when I talk like this man, come and serve like this man. So let's read that last stuff. And I'll end with that. So somebody's mind now, why is he? No, now, go back to the previous slide. Okay, somebody's mind, so why is he feeling proud? Come and serve for 10 years. There anything you feel by that time will know. When you engage through leadership, taking responsibility, unwavering service, you do what? You undergo self-discovery. Then personal development is employed to build competence and character. It's when you've built competence and character that will push you towards deployment. God bless you.
One more time, can you give it up for Pastor TK? I hope you got value. As for me, I got value. So are we ready to have zeal? Are we ready to have empathy? Are we ready to be obedient? Are we ready to have vision? Are we ready to work on our character? All right. One more time. Give it up for Pastor TK. All right. To take us to the next level, we have our second speaker for today. Believe me, the speaker is loaded. All right. He's a die-hard lover of God, a teacher of God's word, one of the sons of Pastor Chris Nacho. He's from Akwa Ibom State and was raised in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. He graduated with a degree on computer science and from the prestigious University of Calabar, Cross River State. He's a creative photographer and video editor and a teacher in science, and also serves as a pastor in the media unit under the leadership of Pastor Chris Nacho. That is not all. He's driven by a strong passion to see young people grow and utilize their potentials and engage in personal development. He is a beacon of hope to a generation committed to inspiring others and leaving his footprints on the sands of time. Help me make welcome with a loud clapping ovation no other person but Pastor Godwin Umfom Wealth. Please keep clapping till he comes on stage.
Thank you. Please, let's have our wonderful seats. Okay, before I start, I would like us again to please put the flyer up. Put the flyer on the screen. We're here to talk on leadership. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, you see me, right? If you are not responding, I will not teach you. I'll go again. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, you see me. This is the first time my face is appearing in flyer. A flyer. And let me say this. You don't know the extent to which this flyer has gone. I'm very sure they posted it on Facebook and, oh boy, big man. Again, put the flyer up. If you check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they were raised from this house. Celebrate KKYF. Again, our pastor was raised from this house and our first lady too. KKYF is doing a whole lot. And I will not be doing fine if I don't celebrate the man who raised me. Can we just celebrate Pastor Chris? Thank you, sir. You will not be sitting and be doing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, let's celebrate our first lady. Thank you, ma. Thank you. Okay. Let's celebrate the pastors, the admins, the leadership of KKYF. Okay, let's have our wonderful seats. As you are sitting, celebrate yourself. You know, the way we are calm, it shows that we came for executive leadership conference. Okay. I hope you've learned something from the first section, right? I'll just say something. You can never discover yourself if you're not in leadership. Our pastor just showed us that. If he wasn't in this leadership, he will not know that he can, give language to sound. There's something leadership does for you. And I would say, by all means, ensure you walk yourself to leadership. And he said, what is the secret? Serve. Serve. When you truly serve people, you will just boycott processes and be in leadership. Yes. You will just notice that many persons may take process, training to be in leadership, but they will be coming to you and wanting you, please pay attention, look at me, everyone. They will want you to be in leadership because you are truly serving, right? And we have come to the reason why many persons are not here. Let me come down a little. The reason why many persons are not here is because they feel they are not in one leadership position or the other. That's why leadership talk is not for them. That's not true. Please, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come. Let me do an example. So you see why leadership training is for everybody. 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 Just hold your hands. Let me show you something, right? Let me show you an illustration. Now, in training or in an organization, we may have a structure. And the structure is that every time you have a president, right? After the president, you have the assistant president. And after vice president, and after that, you have maybe the secretary, and you have other positions. Some organization that is not really big, they will not give position to other persons, but they are in the team, right? Now, it's wrong to feel when leadership training is on this way, it's only the president, the assistant president, and the secretary should go for the meeting. It's very wrong. This is the reason. If we are giving these people a target to meet a target of $100 billion revenue, let's have a picture, right? The president will do everything to lead these people to meet that target. One of the things he will do, he will break that $100 billion target to ensure that he meets the target. He's going to share it within all the team members, right? I need your response. He's going to do that. Now, for every time she wants to meet that part, let's say $100 billion to target, and she's giving $200 to meet. Every time she wants to do that, you will agree with me, she will be needing those leadership training the president has gone to. If she doesn't have those training, it's a failure to the team. That's why, whether you are in the position or not, you need those training. Because one day, you will be leading the team or a group of people to meet the target your team have to meet. Is that clear? So you check, majority of people who are in this place are maybe those who are leaders, CEOs, and whatever view. That's fine. But it's very important that every man needs leadership training. Is that clear? Okay. I have a slide. Okay, give me my first slide. Let me just use them. I just run through my first slide. Okay. The next slide. This is a leadership structure, right? I need your response. Now look at this. A man said, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is what? Do you know why some leadership structure suffers? Is because one of the reasons is because they do not know the purpose of leadership. And meetings like this, you will hear the things you've heard before. I want to ask you, have you not heard this thing before? But you know one thing, this is like updating for us. Because every app, one time you will need update. Not because the app is not functioning. You will need to reboot the app so it will function well, right? So we are having this training for every one of us for a better functional leadership. Not that we want to come and blow your mind of something new. I'm telling you because I will not blow your mind, no. I'm here to give you updates. Is that clear? I need your response. Is that clear, right? So don't wait and say, Pastor God will blow our mind. Tell me, open the ground. I won't do that. I'm just here to show you how you can have a better structural leadership, right? I'm here to address something, and just one statement will address it. That's why I'm going all this direction to address that. This slide. So if these people do not know the purpose why they are called, they will abuse this team. Right? Good. Point one. The next quote. Let's go that way. most times leadership training is taking on one view. There are two views of leadership. Number one, just go to the next slide. The first view of leadership is, slide please, is leadership as a person. So we there are other things we can discuss, like teamwork, project management, communication among leaders, hierarchy, feedback. Very important. Leadership will struggle. If you don't understand that leadership is a people thing, not just a person thing. A man can be successful and his leadership will fail. They will tag that man a failure. A man you can do a whole lot. He taught us, right? He said, one way you should lead is by influence, right? One way to gain influence is to be successful in leadership. There's a voice a man has. That voice is the voice of success. And you must have that first in leadership. Because the respect you will have most times, they look at the people you have raised and how you are relating with people. Right? So leadership is a people thing, not just a person thing. Is that clear? You will always work in a team with people. And if you don't know how to manage that people thing in leadership, you will make a whole lot of mistakes. I'm here to address something. One statement will address it. I'm always saying this, right? The next slide. So, as a people, we see that it involves more than two persons. You're a CEO, yes, you've been running your brand alone. One day you wake up and want somebody to be your personal assistant, right? You wake up one day, you want somebody to do something for you that will need additional person. Leadership always involves more than two persons. Teamwork is required. 3, communication and relationship among team members is unavoidable. Am I right? Is that correct? I need your response. Is that correct? Are you learning something, right? Okay, let's go. The next slide. Most functions and structures and activities of leadership that experience success and failure is as a result of failure as a team, not necessarily as a person, but as a people. Is that correct? I need your response. After you have heard this thing, it's updating for us. Because 2026, you will have a better leadership structure. But as a people, the next slide. Okay. When leadership as a people is not properly managed, leadership becomes difficult and frustrating because of that leadership as a people. Okay, because of that, leadership as a people must be paid attention to. Have you noticed most leaders who get frustrated, it's not because they are frustrated in what they are doing, it's because they are frustrated by how the team is functioning. You see a pastor, for those persons who want to know, let me use pastors. You see a CEO or someone who has a brand company. Many times, if you notice in his language, he will always talk about his team, how they are functioning. Saying, can't you hear what I'm saying? No, I have something to build. And most times, those discussions will be how to ensure that the team is better functioning. Frustration comes when you don't pay attention that leadership is a people thing. And because leadership is a people thing, you will pay attention that even your action matters. No, it's not in my slide though. I'm trying to bring it down so you understand. That you miss meeting, they called a board meeting, it will affect the leadership. Because if you don't see it as a people thing, you will think the failure, that's where people get it wrong. They begin to blame the president for everything. No, it's a people thing. That the team is failing, is all of us failing. If you know this, you will not abuse leadership. Don't forget the first slide we started from. That when the purpose of a thing is not known, what happened? Okay, the next slide, I'm to address something. We'll give that, right? This is where I brought my topic. Now I've been asked to talk on this. The canker worms that tear down, respond. The canker worms that tear down. You see the actions of the canker worm. This is a fresh leaf, right? Although it's looking fresh, but you could see the effect of the canker worms. Are you seeing it? Give me the next slide. Share. Do you like what you see? If you find yourself as a cankerworm, that is how you used to look. What's in our mind now? Oh God, every palm I want cankerworms, caterpillar over my dress naked, destroy, die by fire. Hey, calm down. Sometimes you are the palmer worms and cankerworms that is destroying the leadership of somebody. And you don't know. As that person is praying, Lord, every cankerworm, your life is becoming this. Okay. The next slide. Right? So, cankerworms is an English word and also a word mostly seen in the Bible, right? I'm giving you a background so you understand what we're talking about. So, this is what I'm called to do today, right? So, the next slide. So, you see in the references in the Bible, that which the palmer worms had left had the locusts eating, and that which the locusts had left, the canker worms eating, and that which the canker worms had left, the caterpillar eating. Read the second Bible there is, I will restore, this is God talking, right? I will restore to you the years that the locusts had eaten. If it was not something good, God will not restore it, right? It therefore means that these canker worms in leadership, they eat good things up. You are making the work of a leader frustrating. Don't do that. Say, I will not be a canker worms. No. Leadership will work for my direction. Say it. Very important. The next slide. So, for English, we have cankerworms from two words, canker, and worms. It's very important to know that these cankerworms is also from where the root word cancer is coming from. So, it therefore means that anyone who is found as a cankerworm has the characteristics of what? Ulcer or cancer. You see that there, ulcer, why I mentioned ulcer. So it means that if you're a cankerworm, you are what? You are like cancer. And you are spreading. Okay. Let me say this in passive. This is not to say you're a cankerworm, no. It's to help you ensure that you don't position yourself to be a cankerworm. Is that clear? Is that clear, right? It does not mean you're a cankerworm. Me, I don't know if I'm a cankerworm. I cannot be a cankerworm. But you ensure that you don't find yourself as a cankerworm in this year, 2026, or in any leadership you find yourself. So, canker, meaning spreading sore or ulcer. Worm is a type of worm. That is supposed to be a paste. Worm is the kind of paste. The next slide. Now, cankerworms refer to a paste that spread destructions. You are getting the picture now, right? Okay. The next slide. Now, let's look at the characteristics of cankerworms as a paste and in a team or leadership. One, they are hidden paste. Now, in leadership, the effect is what? Always not seen, and they are filled with subtle actions. You remember where this was subtle came out from, right? All these animals that don't have legs, they look as if they cannot do anything. Let me talk to leaders. They can do what though? They don't talk. They come for meeting. They don't contribute. Let them. If you hear the matter of leadership in their mouth, you will ask yourself, were you in that meeting? The way I would do, why you not talk this thing? Canker worms. All these animals that don't have leg. Serpent. Palmer worms. Canker worms. Don't be that. Let me even say this. If you're in a leadership and your voice is not heard, there's a problem. What kind of leadership? We'll drop you without your notice. What is that one? You don't contribute. You don't do anything. You have the tendency of being a cankerworm. Please slide. They give you target. You did not meet. They move in groups. They have cliques. Pastor addressed this in camp meeting, right? Is it right? I'm right now. Leadership retreat. Okay, the next slide. Please just leave the slide so I can just run through. So I will know. They spread diseases. You see what they carry, right? They spread rumor and dysfunction faster. They don't say anything. It's that thing that is not working. That leader that is not doing well. Let me show you something. Destructive eaters, gossips, make waste resources meant for growth. That leader that is passionate. She's waiting. Yeah, I almost called my name. Every time. Hey, you calm down. Don't be a cankerworm. Don't. Every time. Please, it's not every time. Okay. You see the next thing they do, right? Reduce yield and affect plant growth. The next one, they reduces growth. You are frustrating the leadership of that your president if you're a cankerworm. If something is not working, it means that there's somebody's action directly or indirectly that is making it not to work, right? If you are complaining of the leadership of your president or whoever who is leading you, it means that there's somehow your actions directly or indirectly is making it not to work. It therefore means that if your actions indirectly or directly is making it not to work, you are what? A cankerworm. And we see in here that cankerworms, there are people who carry rumors. You do not know that they did something good. Oh. It's the mistake they did you are singing at the rooftop. Stop it. You do not see that they won a trophy. It's that mistake that the president did. He did not do one thing. Please, don't be a cankerworm. Let me show you something. Let me just treat that, right? Okay. They increase pesticide. They increase leadership challenges and the leadership challenges multiplies. Instead of we talking about the next move, the vision of the leadership, where we are going to, this team, this is where we are going to, we are now using it to address your issue. You are making us lose time. We don't have that time for you. Is that clear? So don't be a cankerworm, right? Okay, the next slide. The next slide. 3 disadvantages of a cankerworm. 1, they fulfill the code of corresponding action in relationship wrongly. I wrote the 3 code down. Let's see that. How I see you treat others is how I feel you will treat me when I am in their position. So you come for a meeting, or we come, you brought somebody's matter, and you start shooting the person, you start attacking the person. You are leaving an impression to me. That impression simply means, the day I will find myself in that shoe, you will kill me. You will kill me. That's where the next code, and it's very important you don't break this code. Very, very important. The next code, whatever you do to others is what you will attract. The day they will talk about your matter, even somebody that don't need to talk, hey, will be forced to do the same to you. Because when somebody's matter is raised, oh, your mouth. Hey. Don't break that code. That's why I don't talk about people. I prefer talk about their strength. No, I'm not bragging, no. If I call somebody useless, I'm telling you, the person will not, first of all, interpret it wrongly. The person will, wait, Pastor Godwin, please explain what you mean? Because you just said useless. If you call someone useless, the person will start crying. Because, let me tell you why. It's your tendency to always abuse people. So if I use that word, they see it to be something I want to bring as correction, not that I want to abuse you. Is that clear? It's because I'm doing as much as I can not to break this code. Put the next slide up. Just leave the slide, please. As much as I can. You can help me do that. Okay. Code 3. Every time you come before people, you leave them with a perspective about you knowingly or... Look at this. Look, this thing, let me tell you. That you said a whole lot. I even contributed. You left. I did not think of this perspective thing. Is that one day an event will happen. I will start treating you that way because of that perspective you left in my mind. So you now see, have you acted to somebody and you know that this is not the way I should act? What happened? It's because somehow that is how the person would have treated others. Let me show you something. Have you been in a group chat and they are contributing for somebody, maybe a birthday or an anniversary, right? And you notice that this person always contributes the highest. The day they will do something for that person, even people that don't have money, we want to contribute more than what they've contributed because that's the person's character. They may not give exactly what they have. Like they may not want to give highest more than what the person, because you cannot give for kindness. You cannot pay kindness back. But you see, they will go all out. Pastor, I just got an inspiration from what you taught. Let me go that way now. Look at this. David was before Saul. He never spoke ill about Saul. He never killed Saul. That's why David did not die by his men. No, it's true. Because they saw his life. This man does not speak about it. They were stronger than David, though. You don't know the people I'm talking about. You have no idea of the people David trained. They were stronger than David. But they will say, no. Because if it's about us, he will do the same. We came without strength. He did the same. I just remember a picture. One day I came for leadership meeting late. And my matter was raised. What shall be done to this humble pastor? I don't know if you guys remember that meeting. I stood in my mind like, today, me and passion. Hey, they will finish me. The first person that spoke was Pastor Essential. He said, Pastor, see, he's a good man, right? But he has checked. If it was Pastor Fun, maybe you just think of the matter and let's ask why he came late first, right? Just, Pastor, let's just leave him. Let's continue. For my matter, they had remnants drop. When you are sitting with Pastor, things were flying. Me, I was still standing and saying, no, my matter don't enter another matter. And that's how I was not judged. Let them bring your matter up. They will bring a sword. Because you will do the same. Don't break that code. Don't. I was in a meeting. Somebody said that, sir, I told this guy something. He acted as if he did not care. And I don't want to hear, they were telling me, we don't want to hear anything from you. We don't want to hear anything. Someone said, no. I've told him things worse than this. He said something. Not once, not twice. If you told him he did not say anything, it therefore means that there's a reason why he didn't. That code of how I treat you or how you treat other persons, I will know how you will treat me when I'm in their position, was very clear. Is that clear, right? Please don't break that code. The next slide, let me just round off, right? So, just go up. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. No, okay. No. Go the Bible. Go down. Let us read it. Even God Almighty will do the same. God is a righteous God. With the merciful, you will show yourself what? Merciful. Be reading it now. With the blameless man, you will show yourself what? With the pure, you will show yourself. With the devious. Okay. The next. Now, you will always attract judgment quickly. Very true. If you're a cankerworm, you carry people's matter, you gossip, you carry rumor. Your matter will be judged. Don't worry, here. The more you are loud about people, they are gathering to be loud about your matter. Hey, leave this online people. Let them make mistake. Hey. Okay? Do what you are doing. The next slide. Judge not you that you be not judged. For with the judgment you judge, you will be what? Please, let's just go. Are you seeing it? Okay, how can I position myself not to be a cankerworm? Propagate the vision of the team. When we sit together, let's talk about the team. There are many things to talk about, right? Let's not talk about somebody. Even when somebody's matter is raised, the purpose of the discussion should be how it can make the team better, not to kill the person, right? Stay on the job. Duties and function. When Pastor was addressing this in retreat, he says, mind your own business, right? The reason why people get involved or turn to cankerworms is because they are not on the job. You are always not doing anything. And because of that, you will see clearly the things that are going wrong. If your eyes are busy working, you will not see other stuff. Number 3, don't break the corresponding code. Very important. Don't. Ensure, the Bible says, whatever you want somebody to do to you, do it first to them, right? Do it first to them. Ensure you don't break that code. You don't break this code. Anytime you are before somebody, ensure you don't break the code. If my matter is raised before people, what would they think? Right? Ensure you don't break the code. The next one, number 4. Get busy at the work. Go up. Get busy at the work. Number 5. Be learned and always put up productive talk. The reason why many persons don't have what to say or why they are talking is somebody's matter that is their own things because they don't even know what to talk about. Why not talk about the trend, productive trend? Talking about somebody. You are leaving me with a perspective. Look at how bad this perspective is. That if I sit, you gossip me with somebody earlier, right? Look at this now. You gossip, everyone pay attention. You gossip me with somebody earlier. You brought rumor. If I see you with somebody and you look at my direction, you are leaving me with the thought. Now me did they talk about? Now me. You will now force me to create defensive mechanism. And now begin to look for somebody to explain a matter I'm not even aware of. That's not what you guys are talking about. You put me under pressure. See, my explain. That's the way that they talk, not be true. If you check very well, that's not their discussion. You left me with an impression that's who you are. That's how I used to pass rumor. If you see me, I don't like rumor. Most times, they always turn out not to go to the direction you are talking about. Let's kill him. They will not kill him. Oh. Okay, right? Then number 6, focus on the strength of each team member. Let me tell you, in every team, you can't deny the fact everybody is contributing their quota. That they come and sit, they are making the number increase. Please appreciate the transport they paid. Appreciate that little effort. Talk about their effort more than their weaknesses. Don't be a cankerworm. Okay, I will end with this, the last slide. Thank you from Pastor from Godwin.
Say to someone sitting by you, I will not break the code. Tell the next person, I will not break the code. How many of you are getting value tonight? Can I see your hands? As for me, I'm loading. I'm really loading. Now, tell yourself, I shall not be. Say, I shall not be a cankerworm. KKYF. All right, to take us to the next level, I want to make welcome a special guest in the house. He's from Akwa Ibom State. He's the CEO of Branjan Digital Services, the pastor of Pathfinder's Tent, a graphics designer, a web developer. Give it up for no other person but Pastor Favor Aswinok. Keep clapping till he gets on stage.
Hi, everybody. Celebrate yourself, celebrate yourself. Pastors, thank you, admins. And it's beautiful to have every one of you back here looking so glamorously wonderful. Celebrate yourself, please. Thank you. You can have your wonderful seat. Let's just ride on. All right, beautiful. So, how many of you have been enjoying this section so far? It's been wonderful, right? Yeah, that's cool. Nice. All right, so without wasting much time, we'll go deeper into another section. And, just to add to what the previous speakers, my friends and brothers, please celebrate Pastor Testimony Ofulwe and celebrate Pastor Godwin Wealth. They've been doing wonderful well, and I must appreciate their level of knowledge. So moving on, I'm here to do maybe one of the things I know how to do best. And media, just shoot the slide, let's move. Good. Personal development, the engine of corporate functional leadership. Please, can you chorus that with me together? Personal development, the engine of corporate functional leadership. And below it, you see it says, leading yourself to do what? Lead others effectively. Why should we say personal development should help you or will help you lead others effectively? Because it's called personal development. It's a personal thing, Abi. It should be personal, right? After all, anything that happens within you does not concern anybody. But here, we get to see that personal development affects others. It affects a corporation. And in KKYF, we get to find ourselves as a corporate body. So you know, KKYF is not a church, and we are not a fellowship per se. So that's why I try as much as possible when I tell people what KKYF is, I don't tell them that KKYF is a fellowship, because we are more than a fellowship. Fellowship is just one part of what we do. I don't even understand what I'm saying. So when you tell somebody this is KKYF, you don't tell them that KKYF is a fellowship. If you tell them that KKYF is a fellowship, you are limiting what KKYF is. KKYF is more than a fellowship. KKYF is a rehabilitation center. KKYF is an academic center. KKYF is a spiritual center. KKYF is a financial center. KKYF is a name it. So that's why we call it, what is it called? A place where we have the academo-spiritual-cardiac. So every aspect of life, KKYF covers that. So let's go because of time. Next slide. Now, my name, you know my name. My name is Favor Aswinok. I'm a graphic designer. No, come on, push that in back. Let them see me well. Thank you. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a web developer. I'm currently exploring AI automation. and I'm the founder of Branjan Digital Services. Please celebrate me. All right. Okay, now let's go where. Now, I have a picture here of a man with a construction inside, which illustrates development. So you can see that that's like a construction of a big building going on. So what this signifies is that inside of the man, there is work going in there. So now it means that on the inside of you, we will go down very soon. You will see the different parts of you that construction needs to keep going on for you to attain a certain level where I won't call it perfection because nobody is perfect, because something you think you are perfect in knowledge of, somebody else is far better. That's the person's starting stone. You understand what I mean, right? So now, I would like you to have my slide more on. Go to the next slide, please. Now, what is personal development? What is personal development? Now, before we start doing personal development, you know, it's two words coming together. So now let's look at the first word, which is called a person. Now, if you understand what a person is, you get to understand that a person is three components coming into one. Is that surprising to you? Is it surprising to you? Okay, how do I mean? A person, first of all, is a body. Now, the body is the vehicle, your physical presentation and energy. The next one is what? The soul. The soul is what? The driver. Your mind, your will, your emotion, and your EQ, your intelligence. The next one is what? The source, which is what? The spirit. And the spirit is what? Your identity. So it means that the true man, this is not spiritual talk, but it means that the true man is what? The spirit, because that's your identity. But we are talking about personal development here. Now, so it means your emotion, what? Emotional intelligence, managing stress, empathies for team members and all of that. Will, discipline, decision-making consistently. Yeah. Now, go on, next slide. Next slide. The spirit. Make praying a habit. Make praying a habit. And glory to God. We have 4 a.m. prayer. Some of you pray in your tent. And we have Fire Squad. For those of you who want to join Fire Squad, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Open to everybody. It's not just, you can join if you want to join. If you want to join, you can meet me, meet Pastor TK, meet Pastor Godwin, meet Peace. You should meet any of the pastor, meet any of the admins. They can add you. You understand that? Study God's word. Listen to sermons. Read inspirational books, some of you. All the times that we've talked about going to our Telegram, you don't still go there. If I even check it now, some of you have phone, you have like 5, 6, 7 apps, games. And when I ask you, why don't you have Telegram? No space. No space for what will help you. But there's space for what will destroy you. I say, shout it loud. So when you leave here, go and delete those games, those things. Go and get what should be on your phone should be what should be helping you. Huh? Next slide. Go. The body. Dress the way you want to be addressed. Read it to yourself. Say it again. So you choose. I will not say so much. If you want that as you are on the road, they do pss, pss. So it means that you are pss, pss. You dress like that, right? If you want them to see you and you know, when they see you, they'll be like, hi, how are you? My name is, you know, that one, they first of all introduce themselves to you. You understand, yeah? You know? They fear. So, hi, my name is, but that one they say, hot babe. That's for the ladies. So then for the guys, when police now see you on the road, they say, park. I won't lie to you. There is no day. If police park the keke I'm in. That's why some of you just have, it's not G money. Maybe you just do 1 or 2 business. Now go and buy all these, let me call it, maybe all these Yahoo kind of clothes. What I mean, but it's not Yahoo clothes. It's just that is what we have used to know it now. You buy baggy jeans. When I mean baggy, I don't mean this kind of. This one is okay. You buy all those ones that are. Sometimes I wonder why you're wearing those kind of stupid clothes. You wear a cloth, the cloth is folding inside the slippers, and So one day I just stood, I was looking at one boy, I was like, I was just looking at him. He was following his mother. His mother was complaining. He was like, Nefi. I said, you use your money, buy this thing. Like, if I dismantle this cloth, I will sew good 3 slim-fitted trousers. Good one. And use your money, go buy them. What are you looking for? Dress smart. Let it be that when police see you on the road, they say, okay, I tell you, whenever I see police, you know, young boys, when you see police, you keep your phone. I open my phone. Shut up,